I made it through the final round of interviews for Google. I was about to get my dream job, and then everything fell apart. This is what happened. Here's where we left off. Last video, I was about to go into my final round of interviews at Google, and I unexpectedly got sick starting on the flight out. I thought I was gonna bomb it. All the work that I'd put in was for nothing. I was gonna fail. And I ended up pushing through that self-doubt and succeeding. When I got that call that I made it through the interviews, I was high on life. I was ecstatic. I felt invincible. And there was no doubt in my mind that I was gonna work for Google. Nothing was gonna stop me. My recruiter said I needed 2 board approvals to seal the deal, and that should come in a few weeks. So what I did next was reckless, unconventional. It was a total Chris move. I sat down with my manager and had a radical conversation. I said, Monty, it's crazy I'm telling you this, but I'm planning to leave and I'm gonna work for Google. I'm telling you this so that I don't blindside you. I know you're gonna need to backfill my role. I'm gonna help you get someone promoted and help transition the territory to them so you and they can succeed. I thought I could be the hero. Everyone could win. I picked out a voluntary unemployment date 2 months down the road, which was plenty of time given I was gonna hear from Google within 2 weeks. But fast forward to a week before my voluntary unemployment, and my world was crashing down around me. My head was spinning. I didn't realize that I was huffing and puffing and sighing audibly to the point where my friend Connor came over and said, Chris, are you all right? I said, Connor, I'm fine, but in reality, I wasn't. I looked like a fool. My shame was building. I had voluntarily decided to leave a good job in pursuit of a dream that wasn't even guaranteed to happen. What had I done? Even my grandma knew about the situation and was giving me a hard time. My parents were doubting me. Everyone was doubting me. And the biggest doubter was myself. In this final week of employment, before diving into the unknown, I had to choose, how would I show up? Would I show up bitter and resentful, embarrassed and ashamed? Or would I show up differently? I made a choice that I'd choose the latter. I'd show up powerfully. I said to myself and others, I wanted to be a motivational speaker and author, and I thought, how would a motivational speaker and author show up? He would go out with honor. He would go out with grace. He would express gratitude to all of his coworkers and appreciation for the relationships he had built and the impact that everyone had had on them. And so in that final week, I did something unexpected. I wrote everyone thank you notes that came from the heart. I spoke with people on the sales floor that said, Chris, you're a little unconventional, but you're you, and I know who you are. That was one of the most beautiful acts of completion that final week that I've ever experienced in my life. And yes, I had to walk out of the office on a Friday knowing that I had left a job before having one. I'd done something reckless. But I had this incredible sense of faith. And what I realized for myself was that I had the courage and the faith to honor my dreams over my fears and self-doubt. I was willing to jump off a cliff with no parachute in the pursuit of a life-changing opportunity, and I had come so far. I was so close, and I was willing to accept that even if I failed and fell on my face, I could love myself, I could accept myself, and you know what? I'd figure it out. I'd reach this level of success in my life, and I wasn't gonna be set back by anything. I decided I was gonna become a dog walker for WAG, because one, dogs are practically my spirit animal. I love cute puppies, and I relate to them because I'm affectionate. I practically have ADD. Dogs are amazing, and it was a good way to meet chicks. Who am I kidding? And so I became a dog walker for WAG. Uber was an option, but I'm a horrible driver, so I decided not to do that. And coming back from a dog walking event or a walk in an Uber with a guy that only spoke Spanish, I was practicing my Spanish, I got a call from the Google recruiter. And she said, Chris, how are you? And I was so nervous. I actually got out of the Uber and walked into a parking lot. This is in Boston. And I didn't realize I walked almost into a car, and all of a sudden the horn's honking at me, a big truck, the guy's yelling at me, and I'm like, I didn't know what was going on around me. And the recruiter said, I got great news with a hiccup. What's the hiccup? The great news is I got the board approvals, and the hiccup, it wasn't small, it was monumental. Chris, we hit a hiring freeze, and we can't give you an offer for an indefinite period of time. I said, Jen, that's my recruiter, is there any chance this falls through? She said, yes, but the chances are pretty high you're gonna get it. So Jen, you're telling me that there's no way to even guarantee when I'll get this job? Like, how long could it be? She said, it could be a month, 2, 3, maybe more. I got off the phone excited that I got the board approvals, yet not fully understanding what this really meant. I was really diving into unemployment. This dog walking gig, this was gonna be my full-time job. My lease was expiring in Boston in a few months. I wasn't gonna be able to afford it. And I decided to have faith that I would work for Google. I would get my dream job. Fun employment, here I come. Hey guys, thanks for coming on the journey. If you liked my content, if you liked the video, show some love and smash that subscribe. It's a small click for you that makes a big difference for me. And if you want to check out some more content and get some more doses of positivity, check out some of my other videos and tell me what you think in the comments. Love y'all. Peace.